show. I just wanna see more desto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, dame pesos. Hit your sauce, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. Putting numbers on the board like I'm keeping score. Ay, 16 cars in my front yard. Ay, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 in the bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers.
Ay, yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Ay, man can't ball like this, man, Lord. Past the big skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Ay, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Ay, she want it like me cause her lame, she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey, hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board like I'm keeping score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 in the bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Well, no trip to the Northwest would be complete without a little rain, and we've got a lot of rain falling right now at CenturyLink Field in downtown Seattle. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the former Florida Gator Eddie Pinheiro to get us started. And off we go from Seattle. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Coming this way, coming this way. Hey, alert. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54.
Alert.
Watch that.
14.
Good touch.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, 1st down Seahawks.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Hey, zero.
Stay at home.
On 1st down, Raymond. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Tackle made at the 49-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Falcons' 49-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
4 down. Quick right.
Guys, get off the field. Let's get off the field. Kill.
Wilson. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 34-yard line. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the 1st.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
Let's go double count right here, double count. Go.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
380.
Mark
that.
Shit. Chop on.
Bang out. Bam.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Wilson. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Mark 54. Bound to lose one. Hey, 0, 0, 0. Aces. Switch ball. Run left. Boys, moving. 54.
Third and 2, now Wilson. And he's got his tight end, Oliver. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Big completion there on third and short, keeps their opening drive alive.
Not only alive, but plenty of possibilities now. First and goal, and you know me, I'm a big advocate. If you're going to throw the ball, throw it early in the down and distance count.
Quick, 280. Check right 45. Go, 4 down.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
280. Check 45 to Mike. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Alert. You don't want it. Watch twist. Hatchet. One left. Check.
On second and goal, Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The point after through the raindrops up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Gator. Watch twist. Go. Snap.
On first and 10, Hamilton. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after him.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
Looking to throw. Hamilton, wide open receiver, complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
But it's third down.
Ready? 60 or. Mike 58 right there. Hey, Haywood.
From the gun on third down, Hamilton. And he will find his man on the outside. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
54 Mike. Check pass. Hey guys, listen. Under crunch. Check 52. Gun.
Now Wilson down around his goal line. And he'll go down in the end zone. Down goes Wilson. It's a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Set up. 90 Wolf. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Looking to throw on second down. Hamilton. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Down. 8 lead. 58.
Off play action. Hamilton. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A big third down conversion with a gain of 28. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Well, he can be a load to handle off the edge, and he can do it against the pass. Sure, he can do it against the run like he did there.
And you mentioned a load. How about having to adjust to his speed as well? Because not only does he bring some pop, he brings some dash as well. A nice play on that situation.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Footing's definitely going to be an issue because it's tough to make those quick cuts that you're used to making on a soggy track. In fact, the Hall of Fame runner once told me, cut on your heels in this type of weather. Gives you better balance.
Throwing on third and long. Hamilton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Go.
Motion.
Check.
Check.
They'll run on first down. Raymond, and he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
19. Zebra.
Mike's 54.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. They'll try the left side. Raymond. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Fair.
Now it's Wilson. The throw taken in by Cole. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. Now Gordon on 1st down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That was off kilter. Offense up front, everyone was just kind of out of sync.
Well, from my perspective, that certainly looked like the defense just destroyed that play, absolutely just took it over.
All right, so I'm going to revamp what I said. The defense was in sync. How about that?
Oh, I like that one.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Wilson, that's complete to DK Metcalf. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 40.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down.
Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Look left. Check three. Friday.
Now a give, right side. Raymond. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Mike 54. 14. Hustle. 54, Mike. Gun.
From the 31, Wilson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
54, Mike. Watch the run. Showing up. Pull up the signal. Hey, easy. Hey, pick your game up. Hey, 1 set.
On first down, Raymond. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
54. Mike 54. It's our time. 12. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Throwing is Wilson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
On the ready.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. On 2nd down, it's Pollard, and they'll get him down here at the 23. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Hey, do.
58,
Throwing on first down. Hamilton firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
Number 2. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. 2nd and 4. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A gain there of 30 big ones.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great. Let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. Back to throw. Hamilton going right side here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A give to Smith out of the gun. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. And that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 26-yard line.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
955, 955. Hey, eat. Get him.
Operating from the gun, Hamilton. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
2nd and 3 at the 19-yard line.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Kill. Alert. No. Watch twist.
Here's Wilson. Going up top. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
25, check 25. Recon, 132, Fox 2.
From the shotgun, they run with Smith. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Hey, switch gears.
A final shot before break. Hamilton into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Here we go.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
Ready, set.
Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Coming! He's coming.
Ready.
They keep it with Smith on first down. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Let's go now. 60 or.
You.
On second down, here's Smith. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
No gain on the play. And it brings up third down.
30 base. Go.
Off the play fake. Hamilton, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. Third and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking, but to me it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. They'll begin the drive with Carson. Big hold of the 30. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he'll be taken down at the 26. It's a big play there for Seattle. 59 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Raymond. He finds some open field here. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. Already his second touchdown here this opening weekend. Here the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Down. 90 Wolf.
Check 55 to Mike.
Let's go, D. Hey, over. Now.
On first down, Hamilton. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. And it's second down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking to throw. Hamilton. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's fourth down.
Well, he bounced up after taking a sack and took a shot downfield. I think a lot of us thought maybe he'd run draw in that situation. Instead, tried to get all back in one play.
Yeah, third and long. Thought he needed the deep pass. Couldn't connect it.
Maybe he was hoping for a penalty downfield to give him the yardage they needed.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Run left. Run left.
Rush in. Rush in.
Good job right there. Check.
They'll keep it on the ground. Raymond. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Flag 90.
45.
14. 12.
Check.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Man open, it's Moss complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. A gain of 3, 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
45 to Mike. 45 to Mike.
From the 39, Wilson under a heavy rush, and down he goes. In for the sack, Deion Jones.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
Under 10. 10. He's coming. Double up.
Go, 4 down. Gotta go, in and out. Let's go.
54 is Mike. Zoom. Check. Watch 54. Check.
Right.
Now Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 49.
Okay, partner. No surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Throwing to start the drive. Hamilton going to throw right side here. Complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Nice hit, boy.
At the 47-yard line.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. They'll set up the screen to Smith. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down...
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I got you.
Hey, look. Look left.
Ringo.
On the counter, here's Gordon. And he'll go down at the 28. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Raymond. And some space here. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. With now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Tucker with the extra point. And that will make this a 19-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Hamilton, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Falcons send out their punter. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this one will be touchdown right at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really.
And this is caught at the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf. 70 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Oh, and he pulled it right. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, Alpha.
Throwing again. Hamilton. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The 20, 10, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Falcons get a bit closer. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This one fielded at the 5. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll run on first down. Raymond try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
2nd and 10.
Mike 5-4. Let's go, D. Big series.
Hey, alert.
Slam.
Go.
Watch the edge.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike Green.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wilson. And his throw here's incomplete.
Intended for number 81. Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Let's get off the field, D. Alert 3.
Hey, alert.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Hey, let's go double count right here. Double count.
54 Mike.
Hey, 0.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 42. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Looking to throw. Hamilton. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Back to throw. Hamilton. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Tank McKinley made his way into the backfield. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, Hamilton. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. The extra point up and good. And that will get them one closer. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game, the interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
From the 31, Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
On first down, Raymond. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
380. 45. Watch it. 14. Run left. Good touch.
To throw is Wilson. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. Where the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Looking to throw. Hamilton trying to lay one up deep. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A big play there with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Falcons cut into that lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will shave one more off this lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This one fielded at the 5. What a spin. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. They're in the fourth quarter in Denver. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. A win would be their second on the young season. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Hey, watch that. 14.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They run it here with Gordon. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
Bang out. Bam.
On second down, it's Gordon. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
He wasn't ready.
The 47-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
14, got it. Shoot! Hey, weapon. Slam.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. Pushing tacklers aside. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. It's a gain of 7, and that should just about do it.
And that's the type of run that you'll live with. In this game, he's had a good number of carries. He's just been unable to really break off anything substantial.
And checking that NFL scoreboard there in the fourth quarter down in Arizona. And it was the Panthers that wound up winning that one. A win would be their first of the young season. So the victory here for Seattle. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. But now I'm listening to you. So for the Seahawks, that'll be a happy locker room as they start the season 1-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next.
I do this for the family.